Hello, hope you guys are doing great today. It's gonna be fun, I think. We're gonna have a good chunk of fun, and so a patch just came out earlier today from Marvel Snap. I've been messing with it a little bit already. I got some thoughts, but the biggest thing is there's a really large amount of data mined. This is the part that I love about every single patch. The data mine that we're getting. I am surprised we've been able to get data mined so much stuff so consistently. I am expecting soon that they're going to crack down on this in some way, shape, or form. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I'm expecting them to crack down on data mining because there's just everything is getting released. Like they're doing so much of the stuff is getting shown to us way in advance, which I'm loving personally. But it's obviously it's spoiling so much stuff in Marvel Snap. I am here to spoil stuff in Marvel Snap. I want to talk about the stuff that's getting spoiled in Marvel Snap because there's so much cool stuff. So many different cool things that I really feel like are going to be changing the future of Marvel Snap and also potentially some of the best art I think we have seen. A lot of stuff, but let's go run straight into this thing because there's a couple things I really want to hit immediately. First thing, hi. So you guys can see over here, we got this. We got the data mine right here. This is the data mine. The new cards, variants, battle seasons, more content. So, like we had theorized before, biggest thing is that November is going to be Miss Marvel's season. The fun part that I'm personally excited about is the variants that they're pushing with this season in particular, because they're doing the Peach Momoko variants, Spectrum, Captain Marvel, and Miss Marvel are all getting Peach Momoko variants, and I'm loving the fact that they're doing Peach Momoko for those variants rather than other ones. Dude, Peach Momoko variants are some of the best variants in the game, in my opinion. I think they look really great, and I love pixels. I'm going to joke about the pixels. I'll talk about pixels. Love the pixels. But I really think the Peach Momoko variants, legitimately, I think they look potentially some of the best ones. Now, I've said that for a while, but as we scroll through this stuff, I may be proven wrong because there's a new set of variants here that, in my opinion, may beat the Peach Momoko ones in my book, because I've loved the Peach Momoko ones because they take the whole card and they transform the whole card into something different. They transform the art in the whole card to make it beautiful. In my opinion, I love that. But some other ones coming out soon have also done that. I'm really interested in those cards. But let me show you guys how which one. We'll get there in a bit. That is the November season. We've got that stuff. It's the standard stuff. We have the Waiting for Goose movie as well, and for a title. Do You Even Rambo? As well as Final Start My Own Avengers as titles. Pretty standard stuff. Nothing super crazy for the season. But next season is going to be the Elsa Bloodstone season. Enter, if you dare, the Supernatural with Elsa Bloodstone in the new premium season pass. The cards for this one, what is it? So for November, the featured cards are going to be obviously Miss Marvel. Then we'll have Captain Marvel and Spectrum for the Marvels. And for October 2023, we're going to have Elsa Bloodstone as the featured. But the two other cards are going to be Blade, which just got a buff today. We'll talk about him in a little bit. But then we also are going to have Dracula. Some pretty nice variants of both of them coming out next month. But let's hit those up real quick. So, of course, we're going to have Elsa Bloodstone coming out. Elsa Bloodstone's changed a little bit from last we saw. She's now currently a 2/2 as of the latest patch. If you play another card to fill a location, you give it +3 power. Not herself, but other cards filling locations are going to give it +3 power. This Elsa Bloodstone, yeah, is it Blade and Ghost Rider? Is it Ghost Rider, not Dracula? It's definitely Ghost Rider. Yeah. Wow, that's some sick looking art. That's insane. Yeah, you're right. So, but here's the thing: Elsa Bloodstone's going to be amazing as a combo card. I'm going back. I feel like Bounce took a hiatus last season due to the heavy destroy meta and all of the killmongering stuff going on. Dracula's Big Bundle. Okay, is that the one I'm thinking of? Tave, thanks. And Elsa really feels like she's actually going to really elevate Bounce. And I'm actually really thinking, again, Kitty Pryde is gonna. This is the first thing I think of is Kitty Pryde. Like you just go if you go Kitty, what is it? If Kitty with on top of Angela, if you can fill up that as well as have Elsa there as well, that's going to be a stacked location, right? That's going to be something insane that I think is going to, especially if you can get that out enough. It's not going to be the most consistent, but if you can get enough power on the board with that, Elsa Bloodstone is going to continually buff and buff and buff and buff Kitty in a way that's going to be insane, and I'm so excited by that. And then for the titles we have as well, Night Stalking from Home. We'll talk about the variant second because I think I love that. MJ, hope you're doing well. Hey, MJ. Hey, MJ. But does your chain do this? That's a fun one. And Blood Type Delicious. There you go. Yeah, so a very sick Blade variant. I love this. You can see better art for these with if you just look at the profile pictures. Love this art. I don't know what type. Look at that. That's insane. That looks gorgeous. Who's the artist? I want to see the artist for this real quick. It's Night Forge. Okay, Tave, I think you were mentioning this to me in DMs earlier. Night Forge is going to be a really sick looking style of card, as well as we have the Ghost Rider card back. Is the concept? Yeah, Ghost Rider card back that season, as well as Blade next season. Did we talk about the card backs for the November season? Miss Marvel and I think it's Spectrum. I like the Spectrum one. That's a nice art. That's some nice art. I like that. So there's some pretty good art coming out, as well as the Elsa Bloodstone one. Yeah, I like this stuff. This is fun. That's some good art, honestly. I like it here. So that's gonna be Yo, AKM, hope you're doing well. The Night Forge and the spotlights. Oh gosh, we haven't even hit the spotlights yet. Let me give you a fat little shout out real quick, AKM. Hope you're doing well. What was going on with you, AKM? What were you doing? We got some what's it called? Oh shoot, I don't have the bot. Oh, I don't have the bot on. I wish there was a way I could just keep it on all the time, but that's on me. Let's just do that. I got this. There you go. You're playing Among Us. Yo, AKM, I'm glad you're playing Among Us. Hope you had a fun time with that. And Cherry, hope you have a fun time over here. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, so when we're hitting this stuff, what is it? There's already a lot of good cards coming out that we have proof of, as well as we've got some new cards that have been confirmed. And boy, howdy, I love some of these. There are some really sick ones here. So Annihilus, we had him forever as a 6/5 who was leaked, who was move each of your cards randomly. They've changed him since we've last seen him. And it is going to be... What is it? It's going to be a lot of fun, I think. Someone right for Sleepy's been up. Oh my gosh, yeah, go ahead. Don't worry about it. You're totally good, AKM. And I was previously 6/5 from what we had last seen, but with the ability on reveal, move each of your cards randomly or to any location. They've now changed him 5 to a 5/8. Your cards with 0 or less power switch sides. Destroy those that can't switch sides. So basically, any of the cards that you have that are weak, for one, you're getting rid of, and then for two, you're either destroying. That's such an insane combo already, and I love the way that's going to work. I'm excited for Annihilus. That's such an interesting card. It's super cool. Man Thing is a 4/5. Ongoing, 1, 2, and 3 cost cards here have -2 power. And I thought that was a +2 power at first, actually. That's a -2 power at first for Man Thing. That's interesting, and I don't know how I feel about that initially. Is that for both players or just for yourself? If that's for both players, that's really cool. If that's just for yourself, I don't get it. I have to assume it'd be for both players, but typically they would say like they do all with all caps. But again, this is leak stuff, so like it's not coming out till next season. But also, they're probably not doing another patch this month, which makes me feel like this is just gonna be the final version. I really think they should just add that clarifying text just to say all, and that's it. Because that's slightly confusing to me. I don't know, but I think they're probably going to be updating it on the 3rd, or doing another patch on the 3rd is what they typically have done. So we may see something then. If it's all cards there and like your opponent is included in that, that's really cool, and I like that. If it's not, it's not bad. I don't know if I'm crazy about it though. I have to assume it'd be all cards. Like that's the only way it makes sense to me. But let's talk about the next one. So we have the Ebony Blade. So previously we actually had a version of, who was it? We had a version of Black Knight who was teased forever ago or leaked forever ago, where he was just a 1/2 When destroyed, draw a card. Simple as that. But they've changed him up now to have the Ebony Blade as his own card, his own token card. And how he works, we're going to scroll through a little bit. After you discard a card, add the Ebony Blade to your hand with that card's power once per game. So once per game, you will basically, the Ebony Blade will get added to your hand and get a bunch of power in it too. Where's that? I have to find that real quick. But that's kind of interesting, right? Like, Sorry, had to fix that. I like that as a card. It's also, it's a base cost of 4, which is interesting. And I don't know if overall it's going to be the best, but I don't hate it. It's just kind of like I'm just more interested than anything else. Like, I don't know if I love it that much. Either way, though, it's not bad. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. Because next we have Gladiator. On reveal, he's a 3/8, by the way, 3/8. Add a card from your opponent's deck to their side of this location. If it has less power, I'm assuming, than Gladiator. If it has less power than Gladiator, destroy it. Now, I have to assume, by the way, Annihilus, Gladiator, and Martyr, I think those are all November cards, whereas Man-Thing, Werewolf by Night, and Black Knight are all going to be that way. Black Knight, Lady Sif, Ghost Rider. Wait, oh, you're saying that. That's okay. So you go Black Knight, Lady Sif, Ghost Rider. Yeah, and also if you're running, well, here's the thing, Tave, you throw the, what is it? You go Black Knight, Collector, Lady Sif, into a, what is it called? Helicarrier. Then you Ghost Rider. Right? Isn't that the play there? That feels like a fun play. I love that stuff. That's cool. I don't hate that. That's actually pretty nice. I like this stuff. Yeah, I love all that. That's actually nice. I like the way that's going to work. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Next, we have Werewolf by Night. After you play an on-reveal card at another location, Werewolf by Night moves there and gains +2 power. I mean, it doesn't seem crazy. It does feel like it's going to be a fun combo, potentially with, this is going to be a really interesting move style card. And we haven't seen something like this yet. And I think move has been struggling in terms of like move, in terms of like trying to find other cards that can work well. I think Werewolf by Night's going to be a really interesting one to try to combo in there. I'm excited to see how he fits in the meta. But I'll say one of the things I'm noticing with the majority of these abilities, they're getting pretty long. And we're only about and the game's been out for about a year. I'm concerned how long the abilities are going to start getting. Just my personal opinion. I'm concerned about how long they are going to become. Could be wrong, but they're already getting long, and I feel like they're going to keep getting longer. But let's keep going, because Martyr is potentially one of the wildest cards I've seen. At the end of the game, move to a location that loses you the game, if possible. Bro, this card is working against you. Martyr is working actively against you here, and that's insane. If possible, it's going to try to lose the game for you. And I just don't know what my overall thoughts on that, because that's just something unheard of. Like, right, that's, Captain Marvel's made sense, but it's just the inverse of Captain Marvel. This is the anti-Marvel, which I think maybe that means that Martyr is going to be one of the villains inside of the new Marvel's movie. I don't know. Just due to correlations, but right? That's insane. I'm liking that, though. That's going to create some really interesting stuff there with, what is it called? Potentially with, like, you play her in one lane, you just need to fill up the other lanes as much as you can, or you have to Professor X her lane. That's going to be really interesting. I'm excited to see her potentially even like a bounce. I don't know. I keep thinking bounce stuff like that, but like, you got bounce for Martyr. I feel like Annihilus, I don't know what he's going to fit in, but he just feels like a really great tech card. You play her on a full board. Yeah. It could work. Yeah. You just basically need to do something with a full board. And I don't know what the best way for that is going to be. Potentially, yeah, she could combo really well with Elsa too. Yeah. And now here's the next card, which let's see this. You guys see this? So there are currently 7 cards right here. You guys can't see anything on. Nico Minoru. After you play your next card, cast a spell, The spell changes each turn. Now, this is, I think, I don't have confirmation, obviously. These are all data mines. Every single one of these mysterious things are all the spells. So it's after you play your next card, it becomes a demon. After you play your next card, destroy it and draw 2 cards. After you play your next card, move it 1 location to the right. After you play your next card, give it +2 power. After you play your next card, replace that card's location? What? After you play your next card, add a copy of it to your hand. After you play your next card, double this card's power. Nico is going to be changing the game entirely. Nico's gonna do something crazy to Marvel Snap that I don't think this is the biggest card that I'm excited about. I don't know if it's gonna be good. I don't know how the card is gonna go in terms of an actual meta relevance, but this card is going to be insane for the game, and it's gonna be so exciting to see what the game does with this style of card. That's already crazy. What is it? Then lastly, we have the only other card that we can see, which I doubt this is going to be a staying ability, Jin. Next turn is 0/1. Couldn't believe it if it stayed that way. Next turn, you get +2 energy. I have to imagine this is meant to work with something else. I don't know. But we're missing 4 more cards, which means I'm going to guess those are maybe our December cards. We have Jin, Havoc, Firestar, Sebastian Saw, and Celine. Now, I don't remember these characters. I'm going to look it up. Let's go Celine first. I'm going to, if I type in Celine Marvel, I don't remember. I think I know Sebastian Shaw, but I don't remember where he, like who he is. Celine Marvel. Who's Celine? She's a super villain. The oldest known living mutant, functionally immortal. Her millennia-long life is attributed to her ability to drain the life essence from other beings to extend her own existence indefinitely. Interesting. Shaw is Black King Master. Oh, okay, that's who it is. Okay, makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I don't know. No idea what these cards are gonna be because again, as we see here, not here. That's spoilers. You don't get to. Don't talk about that yet. We're talking about that in a second. That's one of the things I'm most excited about. When I see what you can do, just get in the immediate Wikipedia description, and then I'm looking at her no ability. First thing I think of, and this is just my opinion. No idea the cost, but it's a 0 strength. Set all other cards of this location to 0, and gain here. Let's see. What does Venom say inside of? What does Venom say in the game? Let me find it. Hold up. If Venom says, I think she would work like Venom, except she doesn't destroy the cards. She just sets herself to that strength. So set your other cards at this location power. Set the your cards at this location power to 0. Add their power to this card. I think that's how Celine could work. Just immediately, that seems like a cool ability. Doesn't destroy, just sets them to 0. You still have to fill up a location with them. So potentially worse than Venom, but maybe not. I don't know. I like that. That feels like a fun idea already. But that's just what I see when I first think of Celine. When I first read her ability. Havoc, I've definitely heard of Havoc. I've heard of Havoc, and I don't remember why. He generates younger brother of Cyclops, older brother of Vulcan. What does he do? I don't remember this. Did he show up in one of the movies? I feel like he did. Huh. Okay. Cyclops brother ran X Factor for a while. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. First class. I'm interested. I don't know what this would be. You know what this could be? If I'm just reading this, maybe. Although I will say, I want more symbiotes, and I'm sad we haven't got more symbiotes yet. I want a full symbiote month. First thing I'm seeing when I think of this, destroy any, yours or the opponent's, 3 random cards. That's it. Don't know whose cards, just anyone's. You destroy 3 random cards, either yours or your opponent's, just 3 cards. They're gone. First thing I think of. No idea if that's it, but again, another cool character, another cool card. I keep clicking that one, I don't mean to. Firestar. Who's Firestar, Marvel? All right, I think this is another mutant. Unfortunately, I'm just not good at mutants. Oh, her. I know. Okay, I know who she is. Yeah. Wow, this is an old school one. Okay, yeah. Dude, I haven't seen this one in a hot second. All right, so she's just another fire character. I don't know. I mean, I feel like you just have a lot of ways you can go with her. I don't know. Nothing about this really says like, because I really feel like she is actually similar to, I feel like she would be similar to the, who is it? Human Torch, because they literally said they wanted to use Human Torch for this. But I don't know who she is. I don't know about her. We'll have to see. Don't hate it. I feel like there's just kind of like, she's just a mystery. And then Sebastian Shaw, yeah. So you already said it, but we've done this for everyone else, so we'll do it here. Yeah. So he's the Black King Mastermind. What is it? Yeah. So he's a he is very much, I believe, one of like he's just a very bad person. I remember he's sat around for a while. I feel like I used to see him do something else. I remember him doing something. I don't know. I feel like you have a lot of options you can go. So basically it feels like he absorbs energy. So I don't know how that would work. We also already have had Random, who's kind of sat in the game files for a while, which I like. Random thing is a 4-0 who just sets his strength to equal to a random card in your deck. So Sebastian Shaw feels like he could potentially work similarly, but not. I don't know. Overall, though, interesting cards, cool heroes coming out. I will say, biggest one that I really want here, and this is my wish list. I don't know what they would want in terms of like how it would work best, what would work best. I personally want to see a 16 strength card with 7 cost. Fing Fang Foom. Fing Fang Foom is a fun character, which I remember as like this really big monster whenever I used to in Marvel. If you guys don't know, actually, I'll show you guys who Fing Fang Foom is real quick because I think he's I think that he would be the first. I think he could work as the first 7 strength card or 7 cost card. He is a fictional, like, extraterrestrial monster, a massive creature who just is like, he's just super big. Basically just big monster. And that's it. He's the definition of kaiju. When they're talking about big in Japan, I was so sad that was the theme of the season. And he wasn't shown as one of them because I feel like he was legitimately one of the biggest, like, he was one of the, he was, you know, to be fair, he may actually have been in China. For what I'm reading. Yeah. I guess he lived in Taiwan. Is that where he lived? Have him take up 2 spots of the location. Here's the thing. I think he has no ability personally. I think he's 7 cost, which is the gimmick. He's 7 cost with 16 strength. And that's it. So you can wave to get him out early. You can, I don't know, you could also, what is it? You could wave, you could have to use the Electro, but like there would need, or potentially like Sarah could get him out earlier, but you need to like put some big power into being able to get him out early. He would not work on his own. And I think that would be really cool. Also, fun card, like it's just a no ability card. That's just cool. I personally want to see that. That's what I would like to see. We haven't seen anything from him yet, but the team did say a while ago that he, what is it? That they have considered a 7 cost card. Nothing about what that card is. What's his high Evo ability then? High Evo ability. If he was a 7 cost, you know what it would be, in my opinion? Go with this. Destroy any cards with let me find exactly how High Evolutionary says his ability. I'm going to tell you. Kill Destroy all enemy cards this location that are afflicted with negative power. That's it. You destroy the negative power cards. Every single card on your opponent's side that has negative power, destroy them all. It's an insane ability. Oftentimes won't be the greatest unless you're playing a 16 strength card, so it's like it's still going to be a lot still. Maybe it's not even a good idea. I don't know. First thing came to my mind. That's it. I think that would be cool. Could be, hey, don't know what they're going to do. I like this, though. But we do need to talk about, obviously, Miss Marvel, who is going to be the Season Pass card for not next month, month after. Adjacent locations. We didn't talk about her ability before, so we'll do it now. Adjacent locations where your cards have unique costs. What? So you can't have, like, I can't put two. Yeah, Nico's going to be insane. I'm excited for Nico. Nico, I said before, is going to change the entire game. Nico's is throwing Marvel Snap in for a loop, because that's going to be something else entirely. Just locations where your cards have unique costs have +5 power. Wait. Where your cards have... So is that like... If you have a 6 cost... Yeah, exactly. Good, but definitely going to be fun and... No idea. It's going to shake everything up. It's going to change the world. Literally. I think it's going to change the entire scene. Cards have unique costs of +5 power. So, you have to play her to the middle. But not only do you play her to the middle, it would be like a 1, 2, a 5, and a 4, maybe over at the left. And then a 1, 2, a 0, and a 3. That's going to be strange. I'm excited to see how she's going to work. That's going to be weird. People haven't focused on the costs of cards like that before. That's going to be... Miss Marvel's going to be interesting to that. I'm excited. Absorbing Man. So these are all the updated cards for what it's worth now. So we're also going to talk about the patch notes that actually occurred today. It does not say full locations. That's true. It doesn't say full locations. So technically, if you have no cards at a location, would that be unique costs? Technically, right? I feel like it is, yeah. So they all are unique there. There's no cards that have the same ability there. But let's talk about the actual. Let's talk about the patch notes real quick. We've got these. We're gonna go from just the order that we have here: Absorbing Man, Spider-Ham, Blade, into Snowguard. And I'm gonna pull up their original comments that they made on this. So first of all, we have Absorbing Man going down from a 4-5 to a 4-4. Here's the direct quote from the developer note. What's this? An OTA patch? Well, after last week's balance updates were locked, but before they went live, we saw a huge surge in the strength and popularity of decks based on the Forge Brood Absorbing Man curve. And we knew our changes weakened other top decks, and the new kid was already becoming a big deal in Ranked and Conquest. We're often happy to let things breathe for a minute when a new deck appears, but this case was unique because it risked an especially dull metagame to let it ride until our next OTA. So we decided to make that change now, and we'll evaluate it again with the data gathered from the most recent weekend post-OTA. Good play. This really feels like just like an emergency nerf. It really feels like they're literally saying like, yeah, this was just too strong. We needed to get rid of this really fast. So basically just saying like, hey, we need to just pull this down. I like it. I'm fine with this. It does ruin that potential deck combo, but honestly, I think it's still fine. I like what they have here. Next up, we have Spider-Ham. Transform the leftmost card in your opponent's hand into a pig, keeping its higher cost. So no longer does it get rid of the highest cost card. It's the leftmost card. And they have very specific reasons for this. As we mentioned in the OTA that adjusted Spider-Ham from a 1-1 to a 2-2, which was needed, we weren't happy with how damaging his effect was to a few of our cooler 6-cost cards, especially Apocalypse. However, we liked that Spider-Ham hit a solid sweet spot of disruption without fully denying you the card, and even had some risk due to Destroyer and Infinite. This change aims to retain those positive elements without applying it exclusively to higher cost cards around if you expect Peter Porker might be paying you a visit. The trigger will still hit 6-cost cards slightly more often, since they'll tend to migrate leftward in your hand as you wait to play them, but Apocalypse will safely wait on the right if you can keep discarding him. Not bad. I think he may be a little weak now. We'll see. He's not bad. I don't know. We're have to still wait and see, but he's not bad. I don't hate this change. I don't know if I'm in love with it. So it's kind of like, okay, See what happens. Blade, though, I love this change. They didn't show this other card, but we'll talk about it in a second as well. Blade used to just discard a card from your hand, but he has now he keeps strength, but he discards the rightmost card from your hand. It was a really solid card in early hold up. I'm gonna say my dog's freaking out. I'm gonna tell you guys but we're talking about this. Give me a second. Hold up. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so you like the changes. Absorb Man is a little lame compared to the others, but overall pretty good. Yeah, it really kind of just feels like what is it? If they went for I don't really feel like they need to do anything other changes to him, but also I think it's a fair point that waiting too long with him could be a real problem. So I get why they made his change now, but it also still sucks. But here you go. So let's talk about Blade here. A solid card in early discard strategies. Blade has dropped off in both popularity and win percentage. As we examined weaker cards that could use a little love, we've also been thinking about ways we can give a little push to some discard synergy cards like Hela, Ghost Rider Swarm, and of course Apocalypse, because Blade is a card players acquire early on. A change accomplishing both of these skills need to be clean and simple, and we think that this fits the bill. It might not be enough to bring new life into the Daywalker, but we like to find opportunities for small changes with the potential to make some interesting waves. Now, I love this change. I think this is really great. I've been having a blast personally with, what is it? I've been having a blast with with discard actually, and especially with the new season. Loki really benefits, I think, a lot more from a style of gameplay that I don't think I'm the best at. I've been using a bounce deck with Loki as well, which hasn't been bad. But I really think Loki does, I've been having the most fun, I think, against Loki with my discard deck. I've subbed in Blade, though, because of the Blade change, and I've been really liking it. I think it's been, honestly, really great for us, for him. And it's been really good. So I do personally like this Blade change. I don't have any issues with it, honestly. Kind of feels just good. I'm interested what they're going to think, though, with Moon Knight and, Gambit, who, as well as actually Swordmaster, all three of those cards are kind of like, not really the best. I'm still running two of them in my deck, but they're not really great. You're free to play, so you don't have a lot of the season pass cards. That's, it's totally fair. I'm dumb and am not. But we do have Snow Guard, and this is the last card we're going to talk about. Because, actually, no, it's not last card. Snow Guard. Now, I'll tell you guys, I was playing Snow Guard before this buff. And honestly, this buff lets me do less of what I like to do with Snow Guard, but it's a better card, and it's what I had recommended, but they pulled it one better. What I said they should do is they should make it so Snow Guard, when it goes into your hand, you just get both of them. You just get 2 more cards, and that's it. And I guess they're listening to me. Somewhere, I don't know why they're listening to me, but they were thinking, this guy's right. But you know what? Let's get, rather than just making it the same way, which they're smart about, they made it an on reveal, so you still have to play the card, and the Auroras now have 2 strength and 2 cost and 3 strength. I love it. This is a great change, and it's really interesting. And also, they also buffed Hawk a little bit as well to make it so that, so that Hawk now, previously he used to say, or the card used to say, ignore all location abilities next turn. But then it would say, if the game ended, then the location abilities would turn back on. Hawk now says, on reveal, ignore all location abilities until the end of next turn. Or the game. So if the game is ending at that point, then it just does it. There you go. I like this stuff. I think it's really cool. But let's talk about why. It feels like every patch note includes at least one wacky, unexpected card change these days. So here's one for today. Everyone expected a Snow Guard change. Snow Guard has turned out to be a largely unsatisfying card for players, posting poor stats on both popularity and actual wins. Our goals for Snow Guard were to create a novel tool for hot and featured locations that might also see some play in Conquest decks, looking to surprise the enemy, but we fell short. In revising the design, we aim to, for one, make her stronger, granting both the hawk and the bear is more total power on curve and decreases the variance around whether each is either useful. Give her deck building identity, a few decks and more to come. Already care about adding material from outside your starting deck to your hand, and reduce confusion because results matching intuition around the hawk. Results weren't matching intuition around the hawk. So we extended the window to start after it resolves. We also added text clarifying the effect won't last through the end of the game, even if you hawk on the final turn. If possible, let her variant stay in play. Leaning into summoning instead of transforming clearly solved this, and I like that. Wait, hold up. Interesting. Wait, hold up. Oh, I guess the effect doesn't last through the end of the game? Definitely thought it did. Okay. Last but not least, so the last card we're going to talk about here is the one that I think I was most surprised by. Spider-Ham, Blade, Snowguard, Absorbment, like all those cards, I liked those changes and I thought they were going to, I'm not surprised by them. But I didn't expect the Thanos change, and we don't have it right here, but let's pull it up real quick. Because I think it's obviously something very important that we should talk about as well. I know we could have gone in this thing the whole time, but here you go. The Soul Stone used to say on reveal, draw a card, ongoing, enemy cards here have -1 power. But they've changed it so that it no longer has an on reveal. So they've made it, and this is something important, I think. They either reveal or they have an ongoing ability. So it's one of those two, but it's not both. But this is really going to hurt Thanos decks a lot more. I've seen people running Thanos where like they just kind of like shove, like they run whatever deck they want to, and it's Thanos, and that's it. But the lack of other cards you're going to be able to draw now with the Soul Stone, I think is going to be really impactful. But let's talk about why real quick. It took players a few months to fully grasp the might of Thanos, but since then, he's been a metagame mainstay with multiple stints at the top of the heap. We love Thanos, but his combination of flexibility and powerful synergy enablers have proven to be a bit dangerous over time. We wanted to shave off a piece of strength out of the kit and decided to hit 2 birds with 1 stone by simplifying the only card in the kit with 2 abilities. We understand this is a bit ironic considering the recent changes to both Mystique and Rogue to copy the Soul Stone's draw effect, but oh well. While in meaning's full loss of power, we don't expect Thanos to fall out of favor once the dust settles. So this is interesting, and I'm excited to see how this is going to go. I don't really know if this is something that's one I wasn't expecting. I get it was the only card that had an on reveal and an ongoing, but the fact that they've now nerfed it is really going to hit. I think it's going to hit Thanos a lot harder, and I'm wondering how quickly, like, we can see his decks, his gameplay get affected by that. Because I feel like it may not be immediate, but I think Thanos is really going to fall. I don't know. I just think like that's a lot of consistency that you've lost now with Thanos, which isn't bad. You still have fun with it, but it puts more focus on other parts of him. So we'll see. But now let's go back to the everything else that we've data mined, guys, because we haven't gone through half of this. Look at this little bar right here, guys. It goes all the way down here. We got a while to go. So let's go to the next thing, which is so December 2023. Sebastian Shaw is going to be the season pass card. Didn't actually realize that. Okay. Then we're going to have Firestar, Havoc, and Selene. Okay, cool. We don't know anything about them yet. Not bad. I don't hate that. Seems okay. I don't really have anything really crazy about that right there. So we'll see what occurs in actuality. But I think it's going to be hopefully pretty interesting. But let's go into, what is it? The next ones here, which is going to be November is going to be, so Miss Marvel, we've already discussed her, into Gladiator, Annihilus, and then Martyr. I have no issues with any of those, honestly. I like every single one of those cards just coming out that way. Then October is going to be Elsa, into Man-Thing, into Black Knight, into Nico, into Werewolf by Night. That is a lot of stuff coming out. Interesting. And also, ooh. Yeah, exactly. Thanos is weird because you hardly ever see him get played, and I hope that we see more of him. And actually, there's some new locations that I'm seeing elsewhere, and if we don't see it happening in this, if I don't see it in this sheet anywhere, if we don't see it in this, we're actually going to swap over to snap.fan, which has a bit more information on us too. Also, like caches apparently in their database. Let's talk about those real quick. This isn't future. Okay. So we have the knowledge that, here we go. So Mobius is going to be this high evolutionary. Is this just going to be that high evolutionary? So it's going to be Mobius, High Evo, and Kang. High Evo actually being one of the cards here. This is going to be, I think, a really good week for a lot of people. This is, I think, going to be the best Spotlight week in a hot second. I love this Zabu that's going to be coming out later this month, which was already confirmed a while ago. But this week is 2 big bads. And that's pretty good. I don't think that can be slept on. And then October's going to have a different... that can't be this Thanos. There's no way they're going to do that Thanos right there. I can't imagine that. I can't imagine... Are they going to do that exact... Didn't they already do that Thanos? This is the one that I thought was going to be base art for all that I kept seeing everywhere as well for the X-23. And then Echo. Okay. And then Man-Thing into Silver Samurai. That's a fun Man-Thing. And Lady Deathstrike. Huh. Lady Deathstrike I actually really don't mind. Lady Deathstrike's a fun card. Then we go Black Knight, Stature, MODOK. Didn't we have Stature and MODOK in the same, like, together in one of the previous ones? Which is, I find that a little bit amusing. I like this. I like this variant. It's going to be a fun one. So it's going to be Nico with Kitty with Phoenix Force. Hey, Chloe, I think it's really late for you. I'm very surprised you're awake. I hope you're okay. And then we go to Werewolf by Night. That's a fun werewolf. I like this one. Are these all the same style of the variants? Hold up. Are these all the same style of variants? The Night Forged. I think these, yeah, they're all the same Night Forged style of variants. Interesting. Okay. Then we go, yeah, so, and then we have this Ghost Spider. Aw, Chloe, I'm sorry. That's rough. I do hope it gets better. And then we have Eliath coming out next week in 62 days. I told you they had me overhyped. Yeah, we'll look at all those in a second. I don't want to spend too much time on all the other variants because there's some cool stuff. Null spending his 3rd week in the Spotlight caches. 3 weeks of Null in Spotlight caches, which is insane to me. Negasonic Teenage Warhead, which is great that we finally get some more variants for. She has so few. And then Eliath. Okay. Then we have Gladiator. Okay, so we have this Gladiator with Mirage. Don't mind it. And this Loki. Loki's going to be added. Okay, not bad. I like it. Annihilus with Dakin. That's a fun Ryan Gonzalez. And then another... Is this Pichimoko? Or is this Dakin? I can't tell. I like that. It's cool. Then Martyr with Jean Grey and another Spider-Man 2099. So that's actually... I'm surprised we're seeing another Spider-Man 2099. Don't think it's that great of a card. But that's a lot still. All right. We're now going to talk about the variants here. We got a lot more variants, and there's a whole new... There are 2 style of variants here. One that Tape Tendo really is excited by, and he was already messaging me about before I started streaming. Literally right before I started streaming. It's like, bro, if you want to, you're more welcome to jump in here with me, but I think he's very busy, which is fair. So he's just talking about other things in the chat. Here's the thing. We're going to talk about what he had first. You guys, actually, we'll talk about... We've seen his style. We'll talk about these. The Night Forged variants. So... We didn't even talk about the bundles that are going to be coming out. There's some really... I don't know what style these are. Like, I don't know what this Night Forged means, but this is so cool. Look at that. Look at that Apocalypse. I'm already loving that one. The Man Thing we've already seen. Here's another one we haven't seen. A Lady Sif. This is some fun stuff. This feels like some... These feel really fun. This feels like medieval version of the characters. But also not. I don't know. It's weird. I like it. It's fun stuff here, and I think it's going to be really interesting. We only have, I think, a few of these with us now, thus far. I think there may be more that aren't showing up in this section, but we'll get to that in a second. But here's what I'm personally excited about. The Midnight Suns variants. Look at all these. You know how I love the Pichimoko stuff for what it does? This does the same thing, but it does it with less colors, interestingly. Look at these. These remind me of tarot cards a little bit, but it's this style. Like, look at this. This is the art for a card. This is cool. You go to that. Let's go to another one here. Let's go to, I think the Deadpool one's another one that I really liked. No, oh, Dr. Doom. I like this one. Yeah, right? These Midnight Sun ones are really sick. I feel like they aren't cropped right currently. I'm so worried about the splits. I don't know if the splits are going to be looking, like how the splits are going to look. But, like, these are some ones that I don't even, like, I don't, look at this. Look at the Magician. The Professor X one. Oh, yeah, let's look at that Professor X one. Carrot cards. The carrot cards. Look at that. Oh, yeah, no, hold on. Sorry, the Galactus. Bro, this Galactus one is fire. Look at the Judgment. You get the hands reaching from below. The mighty figure of Galactus. The Judgment. Bro, what is this? I love this. There are some exciting ones here. Yeah, let me see the Professor X. Yeah, Professor X has some good stuff too. I like Iron Man as well. We'll go to him. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Wrong thing. Yeah, exactly. No, they're 100% tarot cards. Yeah. They reminded me of tarot. I thought they were tarot cards before I realized they were called Midnight Suns variants. Maybe that came out after, like, all this stuff is data mined today. So I'm not surprised if that stuff wasn't available earlier. But look at this. Like, the Hierophant, that's, oh my gosh. Whew, it's so good. It's good. There's even more here. If you guys are interested, you're more than welcome to go and look through all these. But, like, I'm really stoked by this. I love these variants. And there are a lot more variants that we also have. I'm going to scroll through these. We'll pause on the ones that I really get excited by. This seems like a steampunk version of Annihilus. I think it's fun. The Costume Party, there are a few Costume Party cards that we'll see through here. Also Zombie, which actually also I think are one of our first token cards is going to be coming out in a bit. Kai Lun Q. I don't know who that is. I don't know if I'm saying it wrong. Look at these. Look at these though. Phoenix Force. I love that. The Night Forge. Sylvie, got classic Sylvie. The Night Forge looking amazing. Whew. Dan Hip doing some good stuff on Gladiator. This artist, Kylon Q, I don't know who he is, but like doing some great stuff. Iron Man, what is this? I love the Iron Man right here. The Kitty Pryde. This is Kim Jacinto Kitty Pryde. That's a really good. This is the one that's I think shocked me most. Nah, Tave, it's okay. Don't sweat it. But there's some really good art from Man-Thing. I think Man-Thing has some of the best art coming out. I'm surprised. I would be surprised if it's exactly like this. But if they just go straight for like a comic book, like cover, I don't know. I kind of like it. But also, this is like, it's classic comic book art. I think there's only one other card that really looks classic, and it's the Spider-Man symbiote. Looks like classic art style. Nothing else has hit that art style yet, and I want more of it. We have this. We got a bunch of Martyr art. Martyr's got a lot of art. Wow. Mirage, Mobius, and Mobius, of course. MODOK, this Moon Girl. It's a Costume Party version of Moon Girl. Oh, that's fun. Ink Pulp, $30.99. Nick Fury. Yo! Peach Momoko. The Runaways. Ooh! The Midnight Suns. Oh, look at all these Midnight. Bro, when this Midnight Suns... Yeah, here you go. The first token card. Squirrel Girl with her zombie squirrels. So stoked by that. Steampunk-ish, I guess, stature. I don't really see it, but fair enough. A Dan Hip Phoenix Force. I'm down. Yeah, look at this. They're maybe going classic, like, comic book covers with some of these. I like that. Wolfsbane, a wolf in sheep's clothing. So much fun. There's some fun stuff here. So, yeah. Okay, here we go. Some bundles. We got the bundles here now. There's some good bundles coming out. Tate, I know you should. I think we talked about a couple of them in my Discord, but let's see this. So we have first one. We don't have the cost for this out at all yet. I'm gonna guess if I'm just looking this, I'm gonna say $10, $15 right here. Hopefully, I could see it being 20, 10 to $20 right here. I'm gonna say 20 because I'm thinking only 10. $20 on this. Not bad. It's not really crazy for me. Obligatory zombie bundle. This is obligatory. Squirrel Girl finally with the zombie squirrels. Like, we don't have any of these yet. It's gonna be so good. I'm stoked about that one. 3,200. Put that in a box. Iron Man variant 700. That's not bad. There's not a cost, so it's probably just gonna be money. This is 15. Hopefully. 10. 15 or 10. A year of Marvel Snap? It'd be cute if this was free. I would hope this be free. A year of Marvel Snap for this one? I doubt it, but I'd love it if it was free. Clever Girl. Moon Girl with this. This is 20, 30 bucks. I can almost bet. Forged in Night. Oh, this is a solid one. This also has some great deals. This is potentially one of the best deals I've seen. Is this one of the ones that we talked about in the Discord? Let me check. There were two that we talked about in the Discord that were like really great deals. Yeah, this is one of them. Okay. This one is one. Absolutely great deal. 5,000 gold for 4,000 collector's tokens is going to be an insane deal, as well as these two variants, 500 credits. Great stuff. The power to moo you. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cute. 2 stakes on the house. This is 3,000 gold, 500 credits. This is 30 or 40 bucks. I could even see 50. Hopefully not that much, but okay, Wolf in Sheep's clothing. There you go. 25. This is 30. So maybe 40 right here. This is 30. Peach, you're so cool. Nah, they ain't putting my She-Hulk behind a Peach Momoko. Wow, this is gonna be this is gonna be 100. This is gonna be 100. I'm betting money on it, and I'm so sad about that. This is gonna be 100. I really think so. Or like 75 maybe, but like this is gonna be a lot. This is gonna be an expensive one. Half a world away. Oh no, not another Peach Momoko. No. 750, 800, 15 bucks here. The other Peach, all Peaches. They're doing Peach Momoko. 35. Oh, this is a great deal. I like that one. Maybe they're better ones, but this isn't bad. I liked also the credits here. I don't need as many collector tokens. Species, Flurkin, Threat, Adorable. They got the 39.9 Nick Fury as well as Goose. 6K? I don't know. I want to say 50. All right. High stakes. Ooh, this is another great deal here. Yeah. Dracula going for this. Is this the other? Is this one of the other Nightforge ones, Tave? This Dracula? I think so. This is another really good one here. That's a great deal. Gosh, I'm gonna have to save up some money. Thanksgiving dinner. You see Gambit and Punisher eating. Pete, I like it. That's cute. I don't know. I can't say on this one. Maybe 20. Yo, this Bass variant. Oh, that's gonna be such a nice one. I love this. This is 10. I say 10 bucks. Second dinner. Is this called a second dinner? That's cute. Artist Showcase Kylon Q. Yo, he has some good 6,500. That's not bad. I don't know. 9,000 credits. Yo, that's 9K credits. That's insane. What happened? What happened? What happened? Oh, we're almost at the end. Okay. Ronin the Kawaii. Oh, it's so great. 10, 20 bucks. That's cute. All right, but we do have a couple new locations here as well. Overall, some good bundles coming out. The bundles I think coming out for the rest of this month are pretty mid. I'm not interested in them. I don't like the art in them. It's not, I don't think the art looks good. It's just them in different places, and that's not really interesting to me. Here we go. Some new locations. Nor Dimension. After you play a card here, add a Jin to your... Oh, wait, hold on. This is that Jin that we saw earlier. 0-1. It's 0-1. It's 0-1, right? With a on reveal gain, like your next turn, you get +1 or 2 power. Hold up. How much is it? Sorry, we're scrolling really far up. Where is it? Next turn, you get +2 energy. Yo. That's interesting. That location's going to be interesting as all hell. Okay. Nordivention. Tarnax 4. After you play a card here, transform it into another card of the same cost. I don't hate this. We'll see. Mess with, I don't know. We'll wait. Okay. All right, but next we have is the Abbey. First to put exactly 2 cards here, draws a card. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about this. It's not bad. I don't know. Well, let's have to see. That's really interesting. Exactly 2 cards here? What does that mean? What does it say exactly 2 cards? First player to play 2 cards here? Or it's put. Oh, it's so, I don't know how I feel about that. That's weird. That's weird. Captain Marvel is here, but the status is unknown. We don't know where it's going to show up. It's going to show up sometime in the November season, but when? Otherwise, we have Blade and Ghost Rider and the Infinite Blade. Really cool stuff here. Miss Marvel and Spectrum in the Infinite Spectrum. Nice stuff. Exactly. I don't know, Chloe. I don't know. I really don't know what I think about that. That's weird. Okay, but that's, I think, going to be it. There's a couple things that I'm seeing over here over at Snap.fan where it's talking about some other cards that are actually being foreshadowed potentially. And I don't know what that means. Let me show you guys what these mean. Let's look at this real quick. Here we go. Yes, this is another website as well that it's helpful to look at multiple. New cards are being foreshadowed here. Exactly. Well, none of this is being foreshadowed technically. Like all of this, when it says foreshadow, I don't know what it means by foreshadowing here. But it's like, I'm surprised that it's saying foreshadowing at all here, because they're typically pretty mum about a lot of this, and this is obviously like data mine stuff. So how is a card foreshadowed in data mining? I don't know. Beta Ray Bill though, stoked about him. He's a card that I think people have been waiting for a while. Black Dwarf, Proxima Midnight, Corvus Glaive, Black Swan, like a bunch of Thanos' allies, really going to be beneficial. I'm wondering if they're going to work well. I hope they work well with Thanos. I hope so. I don't know who Super Giant is. Stormbreaker is probably going to be Beta Ray. Who's Super Giant? Interesting. Who's Super? Is it just Super Giant? Is that what it was? I don't remember already. Super Giant Marvel? Huh. Oh, a member of Thanos' Black Order. So yeah, they're going to do a lot of, I think, Thanos' Black Order, it looks like. Like, that's a lot of the Black Order. Meek? Yo, Hercules is going to be fun. The Grandmaster? Who's Kyra? Kyra? Marvel? I guess that's Scar's mom. That's Scar's mom, which Scar is another one of the cards. That's the Hulk's son. We have him right there. The Grandmaster, who is the opposite of the Collector, which is going to be fun. Mink, I don't... What do you mean Ned or Shav? I've never heard either of those before. Huh. I think it's supposed to be Meek. It's Meek, I believe. And I think Stormbreaker would probably have to be Beta Ray Bill's card. I'd have to assume so. Like he'd be his token card. But yeah, here's all the Midnight Suns one. Yeah, they cropped it a little bit better here. The Fool, the Sun, the Star, the World, the Hanged Man, the Wheel of Fortune. Just says Wolverine on top. I think it says Doctor Strange on top. The High Priestess, Magic. The Moon, the Chariot. That's a great art for Silver Surfer. Wow, that looks so good. The Empress, Strength. I didn't even see that Thor one. Captain Marvel, Namor, the Hermit, the Emperor, Iron Man, the Hierophant, the Magician, and the Judgment. Some good stuff coming out. Yeah, we've already talked about all these variants here. Newly available variants. I don't know what that means. We had these. Oh, Magic's birthday party. Oh, we didn't even see this one. October 2nd through November? No way it's going to be that long. Just a magic for a midnight. TSA took my soul sword. Okay. 10,000 credits? Wow. Oh, they got the cost on these. Let's see how close I was. 10. Okay. You know what? Hey, I said 20. I'm glad it was 10. 10 was my first guess. 3,200. Wow, it's still, yeah, I was right on the 10 there. I was right on 10 there. Okay. This is 20. 25. Okay, I think I said 30 here, so 25 isn't bad. No, I said high. Did I say higher here? Oh, I said higher on one of these two. Okay, I think I said 30 on this one, though. Token Tuesdays, yep, because those have been going pretty solidly so far. Some mystery variants and such. Half a world away. $10 for this one. 65. Okay, it's not as bad. This is 75 in total for both of those. Ugh, how dare you. And the Deadpool. Species Flurkin. 35? These deals are so much better than I thought they were. High stakes. 6K, yep. 20. You said 30. You saw the second one. Change your mind to 40. Okay. I was wrong. I'll take it. 65 for this. 15 for this one. That doesn't feel like it's going to be worth it. It's already not a good card. Anything else here that we're really seeing? The Festival of Lights for only $5. Yeah, that was okay. Yeah, so we have infinite rank now. That's going to be something interesting. The card updates. Yeah. We already talked about. I think this is everything else. Yep. Guys, we spent an hour streaming Marvel Snap, guys, and we've not played one game. We've spent this whole time discussing Marvel Snap, the cards that are coming out soon, and what our thoughts are on them. I like what I'm seeing. There's some good stuff coming out in the future. Makes me excited for the future of Marvel. There's a lot of really great things happening. I know I should have been in just chatting, but it's fine. But at this point, we're actually going to jump into the actual game here. I'm going to do something before I start actually playing the games. No, you know what? I'll just play games. I'll play the games. Just going to play the games. That's what I'm going to do. I'll give me a second. All right. So the deck I've been running is just my Morbius deck, and I swapped out X-23. X-23 was one of the weaker cards, but the new Blade really fits well. So we're going to run Blade in here. This is the deck that we've been running. It also, I'm really countering Loki because I think Loki needs to get countered. Loki's been everywhere. I think he's a fun card, personally. But he's not my style as much, honestly. I don't like him as much. I don't think he's a bad card. Why does it say that? Yo, why does that show up? Well, that's something I didn't expect. Hold up. There we go. Perfect. Okay, cool. It doesn't... I don't have X-23. I don't know why it says X-23, but oh well, we have to deal with that. They've got Aunt May's. They are running a Loki deck. So we have to wait on that. We have to skip through that. We're not running Destroy, unfortunately. We're just gonna play Dakin down to the left location. Then we'll because Dakin is gonna get the +3 strength, and also going to when we when we double his strength with the Muramasa shard, he's going to go to 14 instead of just typical 8, which is really great for us. They got a bro, you got to give him Sentinel. That's some BS. Cube, thank you. Appreciate you, Cube. Yup. I like that. I'm going to snap. Cube, appreciate you very much. Hope you're doing well, Cube. That's pretty good. Dakin right there going to immediately to a 14s for us is kind of great. We're going to go for a Wong here now because with the new Blade especially, we can do some great stuff. What I'm going to try to go for most likely is the Gambit at the right location, right here. They're going to get my Blade. They're going to get my... They got to copy my Blade. We're going to go Gambit here. They may hit my MODOK with this Gambit, but I would much... If they can hit, hopefully their Collector and or their Quinjet, I'd be very happy here. We have to hope. Don't hit MODOK. I meant hit Mo. You know what? You hit Collector. Fair trade. That's great too. I love that. This is fine by me. That's great. Oh, they lost the Helicarrier. They lost the Collector for that buff. That's solid. And they got this. Oh, that's hurt. Bro, they just lost 4 power right there. That's insane for us already. Oh, okay. Here's what we do. Here's what we do. Watch this. Watch this. Okay. First play is going to be Collector. Here. No, can't do Collector there. We'll play him here. I don't think he's going to get as much strength, but I'm going to go for it anyway. We're going to go Moon Knight into Blade. No, we're going to have Blade. We're going to go Blade first. I want to hit the Apocalypse as many times because I know it's going to go back into my hand. Then we're going to go for the Moon Knight because that's a chance of hitting the Helicarrier. So Blade is going to discard the rightmost card in my hand, which is going to mean it's going to hit the Apocalypse twice, which is going to put it back into my hand twice. Then we're going to hopefully hit the Helicarrier once, which is going to put a bunch of strength on Collector. Actually, I can't win the middle location. I shouldn't even bother. I can't win the middle location. I shouldn't bother with that one. We do this. Let's play. They go Ghost Rider. Good. Okay, good Ghost Rider. Let's see this. They got Blade too. They got my Blade. Duh. What do they have here? We win this. Yeah, we win this here. I think we win this. Yeah, we're gonna have more strength here. So we go for Blade first. Gonna hit the Fair. Hey, you know, you two, you know each other. It works out for me. Apocalypse is gonna hit twice. Then we go for the Moon Knight. Toss the Professor X. We get the Apocalypse back in our hand again with the Collector buff. Go for hit Helicarrier here. Yo! Insane value right there. Can you, I'm gonna have a sleep. Yo, let's go, Chloe. Sick stuff. I love it. All right. Watch. Hey, no, don't. I did not sabotage that astronaut game. I was feeling worse. I'm feeling better now. I honestly took a bit of a break and took a nap in the middle of the day afterwards because I needed it. But I'm feeling a lot better now. And I did not sabotage it. No, the game is really difficult, and I did not understand it. Oh, wait, oh shoot! I meant to retreat because I need to fix the thing because for me it still says I have X23 in my deck. Why do I see Necrotia and Sewer System here? I do feel better. Legitimately, appreciate that. The controls were the worst. Honestly, I'm going Moon Knight here. I have so many of these cards. Nope, never mind. I'm doing Gambit. We're gonna try to destroy whatever card they're playing here. Oh, you're succeeding, Cube. You're succeeding. Of course you are. I'm not surprised. Oh, Maria Hill. Okay, come on. Hit Collector here. Agent 13. Let's see. What are you gonna hit here? Yo, that's already great. I like this. Honestly, some random cards isn't bad. Cloak. Yo, I'm snapping on that. That sucks for this guy. That sucks for that guy. That sucks for him so badly. Wow. What do we do here? Honestly, I think I'm gonna go Blade here into a Moon Knight here. I want to try to mess with their hand a little bit more, make them discard another card. You son of a bitch. How dare you? I don't think I'm gonna be able to play MODOK. I wish I could, but I don't think I can. I'm gonna play MODOK to the right lane. Or like, I don't think I can play MODOK here is what I meant. So I'll play MODOK to the right lane just to discard a bunch. He may run a Professor X in this left lane, which wouldn't be a bad play. Devil Dino? Okay. We just go Apocalypse here. No. Apocalypse there does nothing for us. They're going to play in this lane. They're going to play Mystique. They could play another card over in this lane. We probably lose this, but I'm going to play it through. I think they're going to play Mystique in this lane and then some other card over here to win. If they do that, they win the game. But they also can't put another card that would make them draw more cards in this lane. So I don't know. No, we may be able to win just with this play. A Loki? Okay. That's fine. We win this. Woo! That's why, see, that's why I was worried, because I was like, because they were forced to play Mystique. If they played Mystique, by the way, if you guys don't know how a card works, make sure you can always do exclamation point, card, and then the name of said card, so Mystique. I'll just pull it up real quick inside of the actual collection. But let me pull up the collection. So Mystique is going to is an on reveal ability which allows you to get an on to copy the last. Here you go. If the last card you played has an ongoing, copy its text. So it basically allows you to be able to use ongoing cards twice. So it works out pretty well. But because it's an on reveal, Cosmo stops all the on reveals, so we were able to use that pretty well. I like this deck. This is working really well. I need to make sure we put Blade back in there. I think that's gonna just refresh the tracker because we're using a third-party tracker. In addition, I also have a couple of mystery variants that I want to see what I can get. I've got one here. I just want some other variant. I don't know what I want. Just want more cards. Want something cool. That's not a cool card. I don't think I have another Electra, so I'll say it's my favorite. I'm not as interested in the baby variants though. Mid-tier mystery variant. Give me something cool here. That's not a bad. Who's this? Jen Bartle? Not a bad one. This isn't a bad one. I don't know if I have a different. I don't know if I have a different one of those. Hold up. Turn off that part. I have a Chibi. Oh, this Chibi is. I actually like this Chibi a little bit more. I'll still upgrade this one. We're gonna upgrade it at least once. We've talked about why we upgrade the cards at least once every single time. The most bang for your buck. Just to grab these boosters. We don't really have. We're not getting any of these, by the way, this week. We're gonna start doing it from next week onwards, but we're not doing it this week. We'll grab Loki. We'll upgrade him at least once. I've been playing with him a little bit. He's a fun card, and I've seen people running a lot of Devil Dino and such with him, which is part of the reason why I'm actually running this deck in particular, because I think it's a lot of fun to do it. We also counter it discards a lot of our cards and makes it so if they want to use any of our cards, they're forced to discard their own cards, other than the collector. But it's still pretty good. So yeah, that's what this deck goes for. And we're gonna keep messing with it. I guess I could upgrade something. I just don't know what I want to upgrade. Can I do anything with this Dakin yet? It's only 51 boosters. How much do I have for the collector? 625. It's not crazy. I don't like that. What do I have for MODOK? 412. Whew. I could probably upgrade a card. I feel like my Cosmo is really high up there too. 1500. Oh my. Yeah, we can upgrade Cosmo. Let's upgrade Cosmo. Let's upgrade this one. Do you have any other cards we want to upgrade? Let me check my Destroy deck. Or check this deck. Let me see. I don't have any other better versions of these cards. Can't do anything with this. We'll upgrade this one. No, we're not. I don't want to. Let me check my Destroy deck, see if I have anything I want to upgrade in here. I don't like this Nova as much. X23 has been a fun card. I don't have anything to do with it. Can I go for another Forge Loop? How much does it take to do another Forge Loop? Nope, can't do it. I don't care about this Killmonger, but I can just upgrade the base card a bunch. Actually, I could upgrade the base card a bunch. Just so that my next Killmonger I get can actually be one that I really want. I like that idea, actually. Let's do that. We're gonna cycle this one 3 times, I think. So gonna go pretty far upwards with this. We're not opening these. I don't want these cards. Flat Earth 616er. That's a fun name. I recently was watching Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. Do you guys think that Flat Earthers think that's a documentary? I think so. I'll ask that question a lot. I think it's a funny joke, but I actually do think it a little bit. Actually, hold up. With this null here, we have 516. Let's upgrade this one. Let's also do this one a bit. Let's go for this one. Can we do it twice? We can probably go twice, I think, on this guy. Let's go here. I'd like to get a full ink if I can on that one. 150, and then another 50 here. We'll upgrade that one again. Go all the way up. It's just, it's so dangerous, and I love being able to spend so much. I love how that flashed right there when I felt like my eyes lit up. It felt fun. Oh, I forgot these 10 boosters. Oops. Don't really care about that. I'm saving up, honestly, for the other stuff that's coming out this month as well as next month, I think. Like, I don't think I want anything coming out for a second. Wish my scarf did that. Does my scarf, does their scarves do something? What are they talking about with scarves? What does that mean? Did I skip that? No, I got that. Okay. What scarves? And I really want to know what scarf they're talking about. What scarf does things in Marvel? Is this a variant? Yo! That's a fun variant. That's actually really cool. I don't have a lot of luchador variants. Oh, that could be referring to Doctor Strange's cape. That's not a bad... Okay, that makes sense. That could be referring to Doctor Strange's cape. I think that could be fair. That makes sense to me. Cool. We can do this all the way up to this.
Infinity.
Infinity. Oh my, look at all that stuff we just got. Whew, I love it. I'll go through this. We're not opening that one. They have said they were going to add a thing that like makes it so you can hold to press it to make sure you can confirm those. Also, the fact that I don't really want a Jeff variant. You guys can see it's kind of see it's below me. I'll move my face real quick. Hold up. These are what the current spotlight caches are. They're not really the... Actually, can I click this? Oh, hold on. I can just click it. Okay. So yeah, this is what the current Jeff is. This is what the #1 spotlight cache is. I'm not interested in this one. I wish it was a Peach Mocha one, but nothing wrong with Dan Hip. It's just not my style as much. Really cool Gwenom, honestly, for the Ghost Spider. And this Null one is not bad either. It's just another one of these are really just crazy to me. Just in case you were wondering about that stuff. Go through this reserve. 100 collector tokens, not bad. And then I think, yeah, we can do this. We'll grab this one, and then I think from this point onwards we can start getting ink on him. 1, 2, 3. It's the 4th one onwards. So we'll do. Oh, we don't even have enough boosters to do it all the way. Yeah, it's a bit too gloomy and yeah, I agree with that. It's a bit too gloomy and detailed, which is part of the reason why I do like the Peach and Mocha one, because it kind of fits in it. But yeah, you're right. It's like super dark. It's not bad. The Ghost Spider thing is the best card here, but I really don't want to try to risk it for just Ghost Spider. Let's go into this Killmonger. We'll upgrade this guy. We'll bring it up to at least uncommon. Maybe we just stop with this for now. We upgrade a lot here.
Frame break.
And then we got this Drax too. We'll upgrade this Drax. I don't think I have another Drax, do I? Oh, I have a Dan Hip Drax. Yeah, I like the Luchador one a little bit more. Drax fits as a Luchador type. I want the Pixel Deathlock. That one still isn't out yet. Very sad. Anything here? Got you, baby. Oh, I have quite a few Novas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, if I go for this one, if we try to cycle the Nova, we could potentially get a gold on this one. I don't hate that idea. Let's go for a gold here. Let's see the gold on the Nova.
Infinity.
Yo, hit me with the gold on the Nova. Come on. Grab the 50 credits. Got the 10 boosters. What are we getting here? Just more tokens. Fine by me. Some credits. And this. Come on. Now, let's really hope right here. 925. This could be a gold. I'd be okay with this being a gold right now. Like, let's see this. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be our 5th split here. We can get gold. We could also get ink here. I wouldn't hate the ink as much. But I think the gold could be really nice with this one. Let's go for gold. Come on, give me the gold. Or give me garbage. That's fine too. All right, we're going to upgrade the Nova once. We'll call it a day. That's fine. It's only a 10% chance technically, so not crazy that I didn't get that. All right. Yeah, I think for now this is good. We still have 675. We're so close on gold, by the way. So close. I wish I was slightly closer. Because, I mean, if something good comes out in the shop, like, what do I have? What do I do then? Oh, hold up. Whoa, I haven't seen this stuff. That's a fun Zabu. Pixel Zero, fun. Don't hate it. Not really great, but don't hate it. That's a really sick variant. I'm actually kind of surprised that's only a rare. That's cool. A Ryan Gonzalez for this one, yeah. Ryan Gonzalez in this style, not the chibi style. I like that a lot. And a Steampunk Quinjet. Cool. Nothing here that's really getting me super excited. I don't want this. I could potentially get the gold. But I don't know, maybe I'll be dumb later and do it. For now, it's nothing I'm interested in. All right. Let's keep going with this Morbius deck because honestly, it's been working really well. What's this stuff? Mystery variants and such. It's fine. I'm not dealing with that right now. I'm not going to do Proving Grounds right now. We're going to keep going on the ladder because honestly, we do want to get up to Infinite. We are not at Infinite yet, and we want to go. All right. So Blade would discard Calling Wing here. We don't want that. Mantis. Okay, they're running a Collector deck too. So Moon Knight could be pretty good against them, potentially. We'll go Collector here. I don't think they're going to expect me to go the same place. What's, Oh, it's doing it again. Bro, why you be so cringe, bro? Why you be cringe? I'll have to deal with that later. Yo, what? They also, by the way, they also could play their, what is it called? They can play their Mantis again. I think they're gonna play it over here. I'm gonna play Wong here. What is that? Of course, that's Kara's. It's a Sentinel there? Okay. A Wong. Dakin is kind of great here. I'm actually going to go for this Dakin. And then I'm actually going to go for a Moon Knight afterwards, I think. Because that's going to discard 2 cards from their hand. I don't want to play Blade here. I don't want to play anything else yet. I'm going to snap too. Because this Dakin, by the way, it's going to fill my hand up hopefully with a lot of stuff I don't want to... I don't want to really lose. Mantis, thank God Mantis is there. And then what are they going to do? Beast at the Falcon location. Okay. So actually, if this... how many cards do they have in their hand currently? They have 5 cards in their hand. If this Moon Knight discards Falcon, that's great for us. That's fine. We can live without the Blade. Devil Snap. That hit a Devil Dino. That's great for us. Hit the Falcon. An Iron Man? That's pretty good value right here. I think I'm going to wait. I could play a Gambit. But honestly, it's too much of a Gambit. Because they're just going to bring these cards back with what is it? With Falcon. At least 2 of them. Or I could just go for the Gambit there anyway. No, I don't want to lose MODOK. I'm only losing Murmasa Shard here. That's fine. I wish I had gotten Swarm, Apocalypse, something else here that would have given me more cards. Or Helicarrier. Like, if I drop Morbius next, I'm going to be the saddest. Like, that's the one card I really don't want here. It's probably what I'll get, but it's not what I want at all. That's not bad for me. Okay. So, honestly, if I just go Gambit here... into a MODOK, I think it's my best play. Gambit's can destroy 2 of their cards, and then MODOK's just gonna make sure I destroy everything else in my hand. It doesn't matter to me. Actually, maybe I play MODOK to the left lane. Because then that goes to 16 strength, and I can destroy 2 of their cards. Potentially there. I like this play. Because Gambit's gonna first destroy just the Helicarrier, discard the Helicarrier, put 3 more cards back into my hand to buff up Collector. What 3 cards do I get here? Let's see. They could be also discard, like, beneficial cards. They're not, but they could have been. That's great for us. 16. Dude, that means that also we win with the Modok there. A Master Mold. That just buffs my Collector. A Falcon. Literally only takes one card away because we destroyed so many of their cards. And then we go for a Sentinel there. We win every single location. That's some good stuff.
Victory.
I like that. This deck is meant to count. This deck counters the current meta so well. Because everyone's excited about Loki. Of course everyone's excited about Loki. Loki's a brand new card. But this just destroys everything in the current meta.
This land can never be.
Bro, we got Collector already? They have an Infinite? That's gonna be weird above me and I can't fix that. Just ignore that. They got the Infinite? You're running Infinite, bro? What you doing with Infinite? What type of sparkles you got there? It's gold sparkles. Okay. Respect. We played Collector, by the way. Every single card that we draw from now on, by the way, is actually going to be a +1 for him. I want to see what we got here. Like, every card we draw, because it's not going to be from our deck, that buffs the Collector. They're discarding their own Moon Knight? Okay. All right, that's my Moon Knight. Yo, if that could get discarded, that'd be insane for me. I don't want to play Swarm here. It's not the best play. What do we got here? A Morbius. Okay. Honestly, is Daredevil the play? We can go Wong here. I like Wong here more. Because then we just go for a White Tiger in this lane next. And that's going to be two 7-power Tigers in other lanes. That's a fair play. You know what? Good play by them. Good play. Good play. I'm not even angry. Good play. We go White Tiger.
Oh, snap.
So we just go White Tiger into an Odin. That's it. Okay. Do we go White Tiger into Odin? Is that what we do? Or do we do something crazy here? They expect me to do White Tiger into Odin, right? That's the best play to do. So what if I did this instead? I play Daredevil here to make sure that if they play another card at this location, it doesn't hurt my cards. Like this, if they play another card right here, this Daredevil is going to make sure that it dies before the Tiger Spirits. If they play like a really big card, the Tiger Spirits would die. So if they just drop the Apocalypse right in the middle, they win that. They would win that just based with that, or the Helicarrier. But if we go Daredevil there just to swap it up on them, it all stops it. Then if we play the Swarm in the right lane too, we'll stop. If they play, who is it? If they play Helicarrier right lane, we lose. But I think that'd be the worst play for them because if they play Helicarrier left lane, they're guaranteed to destroy those two Tiger Spirits because Odin is the best play. Come on, tell me it works. Tell me they played a Apocalypse or Helicarrier at Warrior Falls. Boom! Predicted. Easy.
Victory.
Easy predictions. I got you. I read you like a book. Beat to Juk. I don't know what that name means. Read you easily. Never even drew Apocalypse. Cards cost 1, can't be played here, so we'd only discard Dakin. Not beneficial for us. We can play Morbius there next. Should have played Morbius at the vault. I'm dumb. Made a mistake with that. They played Goose. Okay, so they're most likely running the deck that was also somewhat nerfed, but not honestly incredibly. Dakin here is actually kind of great for us. We're gonna play Dakin here. Because Dakin's going to give us a Muramasa shard in our hand. Which means we can actually buff up the Muramasa shards. Wait, if we go Wong here... They're playing Cerebro 2? Interesting. Okay. We have Collector too, so we're going to play Collector in this lane and then Dakin here. No, that fills up our hand. That's a problem. We don't want that. Much as I like the Collector being out right now, we have to go Dakin here. Then we have to go Colleen Wing, triggering twice to get rid of 2 Muramasa shards. Potentially also Blade, but 2 Muramasa shards is what's important to make Dakin go really high up.
Oh, snap.
We can also snap on that because if they're playing a Cerebro 2, they have very few cards they can really play against us here because that's not... We're going to be able to beat the strength they put out.
I am.
That's
Iron
fine.
Man.
We just get rid of both those immediately. That's so much strength there. 16 on each. And we can do it again with the Muramasa shard. So we go Collector. Here. We play, and then let's go Blade Moon Knight here. I don't even want to play them in the right lane. I guess I have to for Blade. I just don't want either of them to get discarded by themselves. I want any of this to get discarded. Moon Knight. Toss the Helicarrier for the buff. That's fine by me. They lost a Nightcrawler. We go for a Blade here. Just get rid of the Phoenix Force. Doesn't matter to me. Also going to be some extra strength here. They're going to go Cerebro into another Cerebro, but we're winning this location. We're winning this one. They may beat us over here, but this is fine. They're going to have 8 strength here. Only going to go to a 16. Well, bro, their plan did not work at all. I don't know what this was doing. Easily had this game.
Victory.
Easy stuff. I love that. Oh, it's so good. Into bed at 11 p.m. If it helps, Chloe said, what was it? Chloe just woke up in pain. And the painkillers woke. Oh, hey, there you go. You're telling him. I think we just go Collector in this left lane. Do we just go Collector left lane? Yo, what's up, Adeline? Hope you're doing well. Oh my gosh, wait, you weren't talking to me at first? You were talking. Who's the cutie? That wasn't me. Was I not the cutie? We go Collector here. Why wasn't I the cutie? This is like kind of rude, man. I am, but why wasn't I the cutie? Why wasn't I the cutie here? Oh, it was Cherry. Well, no. Sucks for me. I'm gonna go Moon. What do we do here, guys? I'm feeling Gambit. Gambit feels like the play I really want to go for because I want to get rid of one of these 2 cards. They could have cards in their deck right now, but we just don't know what they are. The new Blade's been a blast. I've been enjoying it for this deck especially. Don't hit. And now it's gone. Yo, we just got rid of their Collector. That's fun for us. Oh, and we can go Dakin here. That's great for us too. Yeah, discard Hella. No, yeah, definitely. It's just better. It's just a better discard tool now, which is great. We got Dakin doing all this. They've got 3 copies of Muramasa Shard now, or they got a copy of Muramasa Shard. This is really strong. Fine by me. I play MODOK here. MODOK gets to play because that's going to give us back Helicarrier and the Apocalypse, which is going to be so much strength. Adeline calling me cutie. Uh-oh. Adeline making a stinky jokey. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum. Bum 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 ba-da-bum ba-dum bum. Modoc's gonna do all this just to give me some really, hopefully, fun cards. Wave, Moon Girl, Psylocke. That's some fun stuff. Yo, we can Moon Girl our hand?
I still believe in heroes.
I think we might be just Moon Girling our hand here. That Kitty Pride's gonna go back up. If I talk about just this location. Is Moon Girl the play? If we just go Moon Girl here, we're winning this location. Because we only have 3 cards, we can only add 3 cards to our hand because we have a max hand size of 7. So even if we didn't play Psylocke, it doesn't hurt us. So I'm going to just play Psylocke here just for 1 extra strength. And then I'll play Moon Girl here to buff up all the collectors because then they think they can potentially take that lane. They just can't. Or do you think they're even going to try to fight us for that lane? That's 7 strength only. That's not a lot. I don't think it's a lot. They could easily try to take that from us. All right, let's see what they do here. I could be wrong. We'll find out. Ooh, the Moon Girl worked out. A Kitty Pride there. Yeah, they took that one. All right, what's this gonna... Oh, and it's a Quinjet, so every single one of those is cheaper. That's fair. Fair play by them. That's a fair play. I do think for what it's worth, I probably, at that point, the Moon Girl, what is it? Gambit felt like the right play when I played him. I probably should have just retreated due to the fact that I knew that they had a bunch of really high cost cards or high strength cards, and they most likely would have just been stronger than me. Because the amount of 6 cost cards that have more than 10 strength are quite a large amount. So I probably was losing that one. I probably should have retreated there. It's fine. Will RZK do what? We don't know. Find out next week on Dragon Ball Z. Okay. We got Blade here. Blade, we don't want to hit it MODOK. We're good here. We wait. Let's see. Kitty Pride. We got another kitty here. I literally don't want to play anything yet. All right, so they're running a collector deck as too. They are. Skip a turn. I'll skip a turn. Which means I play Wong next turn. I'm fine with that. I'd like to get Morbius here, but it's going pretty well for myself today. Alan, hope it's going well for you. We're gonna play Wong here. I think what I might, we'll see what we get here. What do we get? What are you gonna give me? A Wong, obviously. What's my last card? I need to know what the number 7 is. Colleen Wing. So Colleen Wing would discard. I don't like it.
Opponent snapped.
I think my best play here is to go for a. I want to be able to do Moon Knight. I think Moon Knight. I need to mess with their hand. They've got too much control in their hand right now, and they like it. I could also just go for a Gambit to try to destroy a bunch of their cards here, which isn't bad. What do we think, guys? Do we think we go Gambit or Moon Knight? Mess with their hand? Or the board that they're going to be playing stuff in? You know what I bet they might try to do? They could, if it's a wild play, they could try to play Legion in the over at the Collapse Mine, which would really screw me over. So I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to play Blade here. I'm going to go Moon Knight. Oh, you're a bitch. You're a bitch is what you is. Okay. That's unfortunate. Fair, though. They got a Snow Guard to get a bunch of cards back in their hand. That's unfortunate. All right, we go for this. Just going to get rid of our Colleen Wing here. We may lose this, actually, because of that, because that's such a good Cosmo. Do we have an answer here? We didn't get Morbius Collector or Swarm yet. We just now got Morbius, and we've discarded, I think, only 1 card. Have we only discarded one card this whole game? Yeah. Yeah, we need to retreat on that. We need to retreat. I don't think I can win that one.
Escape.
This is a good Cosmo. Cosmo's not a card that we're seeing a lot of, but it's not a bad card when they do play it. I'm also trying to be a bit more greedy with Wong in this deck. I could throw in Dracula instead, which isn't a bad play. I might have to swap to that, I think. But we'll have to see. What? World Ship? Bro, if we can go Gambit Wong, potentially, I don't hate it. Let's go. Let's do this thing. We can go... It really depends on what they do here. Right? But it just depends on what they do. Misty Knight. They're running a Patriot deck. That's their play with a Patriot deck, bro? I'm not playing anything else. I just want to Collector out because if I can discard some stuff that I actually like discarding, it'd be great. We go Wong here. Yeah, it's probably a... Yeah, it's a bot. You're right, it's a bot. So, I'm not playing anything this turn. I'm just going to play... It's definitely a bot. It's playing... We're playing Dakin into Gambit next turn.
Opponent snapped.
They're winning right now, so it's a bot snapping. So we're going to go Dakin here into Gambit. Dakin's also going to put 2 more cards in our hand, which is going to be pretty great for us. Yeah, I don't... That's a complete... Yeah, it's a bot. 100%. Then we destroy 2 of their cards here. There you go. That's game. If it didn't destroy Abomination or like, what is it?
Victory.
That was going to potentially be very bad for me, technically. But that was 100% a bot. Taking that win. One word name, playing like that, definitely bot. You got to use the bots. Your advantage. Look at everyone, just trying to be considerate of their significant others. Look at you guys. Good job. Go team. Team? What team? I don't know. What team would it be? It's not my... Oh, yeah, they buffed the Infinity avatars. You guys can't see it. I don't have it shown. But they buffed the Infinity avatars. You can't see it anymore. They actually look a lot more Infinity. We got a Nebula here. Okay, so Nebula is team taken. There you go. It's a good team. We're just going to go Collector here. I bet this Nebula is just going to be for a discard deck as well. So we're going to be happy with it. If we can get something that we want to do. No! The Cyclops? All right, we're not playing anything in that lane. Fine by me. We're going to play Wong here. And that's it. We're just playing Wong in this lane. An armor. That's fine. It's not horrible. I know. Evolved Cyclops sucks. No one likes Evolved Cyclops. Okay. I'm fine with that. So we go Morbius. I don't want to play Morbius there, but at the same time, I actually kind of do. I'm going to do it. We're going to play Dakin here. Give me a bunch of cards in my hand. I'm going to wait till next turn. Yeah, Dakin. I don't want to do... It's a good combo, legitimately. I've actually done that combo a couple times. We're going to let this Morbius take a little bit of hits, but we're not going to put a lot there. We don't need to, because Morbius is going to get a lot of strength because we have MODOK. I just need to draw... Yes! Oh, that's game.
Oh, snap.
MODOK here is literally all we care about. We do MODOK here, and then honestly, I can go for a Colleen Wing on top of it. Or do we wait? Because we can get Moon Knight... What do you guys think? We go for a Colleen Wing here, get greedy with... We don't go for Blade here. Blade wouldn't be... Blade's just worse than Colleen Wing. Do we go for a Colleen Wing on top of it to try to hit the extra blades, the extra swarms? Or do we honestly wait, take the extra bonus from Morbius for now, and then hope for a Moon Knight / Gambit coming up soon that we can mess with their own hand or deck? What do we think, guys? Because I feel like they may be running a She-Not deck with the magic. And if so, I'd like to try to mess with their hand, potentially, if we can get a Moon Knight. I just don't know what the top card of my deck is. But you know what? Honestly, I can still play Blade here. I don't think I play a card here. You know what? We don't. The problem is we just don't need to play a card in that lane. We can just play Calling Wing here, right? That's all we do. We just discard these in other lanes. That's fine. I don't know what I was actually freaking out about. We just use that discard in other lanes. Bro, that leech does nothing to me. Your leech legitimately doesn't matter to me. Your leech just doesn't matter to me, honestly. This is great value right now. Wowza. Bring both that, and then we go Calling Wing here. That just does. I don't care about leech. Leech doesn't matter. Helicarrier. What if we don't play anything? What if we skip one turn? No, we need to play something. I think we throw down a swarm. Not in that lane. I think we have to throw it in this lane. I think it's going to get hit, but I think I have to throw it in this lane. Or do I go for a Helicarrier in this lane? Because here's the thing. If I put a Helicarrier here, it makes it, in my opinion, likely that what they're going to do is they're going to try to Shang-Chi all of this, potentially. Right? So if I just go for a Helicarrier here, just means it sits with a lot of power. And I want whatever the next card is, right? But the problem is actually I get more cards back if I can discard this later on with either a Moon Knight or Gambit. I think I do this. I think I just play a swarm, a single swarm, and that's it. Because I don't want to fill up a single other lane right now. Oh, that sucks. So I think I go Helicarrier here. Swarm, swarm, swarm. They're going to play Infinite She-Hulk this turn. I can't stop that. I wish I had drew... This is why I run Moon Knight to counter Infinite She-Hulk this play. But I can't discard anything. The Moon Knight Gambit didn't let me work. Nah, Chief. Wait. We did win that. Yo, I thought they had Cosmo instead? Bro, I thought that was gonna be a She-Hulk. Yes. That's good. We keep going. We're gonna have the Fortnite item shop roll over in a second here. So we're gonna look at, or wait, I'm saying Fortnite item shop. We're just gonna see the card shop roll over here in about 10 minutes. So we're gonna mess with that. And then we may call it after that. We're gonna play Dakin over to Aunt May's. It's just beneficial for that. Calling Wing here is not bad. That's right. That's just all I'm going to do. I could have played in this right lane, but it's fine. Calling Wing just triggering now is not bad for us. Actually, I shouldn't have played in this right lane. Dakin is going to be what we need to play here. I don't know if I like this. All right, Dakin sitting there isn't bad for us. They're running a we do know they are legitimately running a what is it called? We're gonna play Muramasa Shard in that lane. Just because we know it's gonna get destroyed, that's fine by us. They're probably running, it looks like, another Loki deck with Collector. This is gonna be fine for us here. Morbius is gonna get +2 strength. Is already gonna have +2 strength from Calling Wing. We unfortunately did skip one turn, and I realized that I misjudged with the Orcus Forge. Because that's gonna be a buff. It's gonna give them a card because of Orcus Forge in addition to just that location itself. Kitty Pride right there. They're putting so many cards this location. That's fine by me because my Moss Shards get destroyed, which means I get some extra strength on Dakin. Great in my opinion.
Opponent snapped.
We play Wong here. That's it. Then we play MODOK in this lane and we just pop off. You have suppers? Yo, let's go. Nice. It's fun. Hey, having dinner planned out honestly feels good. My wife plans all those dinners out. I'm not good at that. Well, that's rude, but fair. You got my swarm? How dare you? That's my swarm. I'm doing this into this then. The swarms are going to be the last cards that we get. They're going to be the only ones remaining. So Morbius is going to be so much strength this lane. They're not going to expect it. And then we're also going to add 11 strength in this lane. I don't know if they're going to expect it here. They easily could, but we have to go for it. They could play... We have 13 strength here. Oh, Adeline, hey, moving's fun. I hope it goes well. I hope the moving goes well. Also, it's a one-word name. I don't know if it's actually going to be a real person or not, but we're going to hope. We're going to hope it's not. Maybe. Or we're going to hope it was a real person, but didn't work out in my favor. It's fine. We win this lane 100%. That was a good Shang-Chi there. I'm angry, but it makes sense. Then they Loki. Okay. They never do their collector. We got MODOK here. It's going to happen twice. Yo, extra swarms is fun. That's actually fun for us. It's a lot of fun. Ooh, look at all these swarms. Oops. Oh, well. Yeah, we won that one by a lot. But fortunately, we didn't win the other ones as we actually needed to. That was a good kitty pie by them, because we were obviously planning on playing some stuff here, so they needed to just be ready for us. I probably should have at that point, especially knowing that what they were trying to do, or especially being so obvious. I probably should have retreated right there, but I didn't, and I don't want to. So it's fine. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum. All right, we skipped this turn. Oh, tomorrow, cauliflower, cheese, and haricot bean nuggets. What witchcraft and wizardry is that? And that sounds so good. Also, is that something Hogwarts is offering? I don't know. Thursday, mac and cheese with gluten-free pasta, and Fridays when you're making your cornbread chili pie thingy for the first time. Fun stuff. Dude, that does sound good. Yeah, it's an adult thing to get excited over, but you know what? You're allowed to get excited over adult things. Guess why? Because you're a freaking adult. Haricot beans are what baked beans are made from. Oh, good to know. So do we go for the 50-50 here with the Moon Knight into an Apocalypse Helicarrier, potentially? Or because it could hit a MODOK / Colleen Wing. We don't care much about the Colleen. MODOK sucks. Or do we kind of just not? What do we do, guys? I kind of want to go for the risk. I shouldn't, but I want to. What do you guys think? Kind of want to just do this. You said pick the Nuggets? Okay, I'll look at that in a second. I want to just do this. Maybe not the best idea. It's fine. Come on, don't hit one of these two. Don't hit one of those two. Don't hit MODOK. Okay, you know what? It's fine. That's honestly great. We got rid of their cards. Interesting. I've never seen those before, Chloe. That's cool. We're gonna go Morbius in this lane. That's great. That's great for us, actually. We're going to play Dakin in this lane now. We haven't drawn our Wong yet, our Gambit, or our Blade, or our Swarm. We haven't drawn a lot of stuff. Swarm would be probably our best thing if we could draw it. Dakin's going to put a card into the Collector, or put a power into the Collector, which is going to be great for us. Wong would be solid here, because then we can just MODOK next turn, potentially, with a Blade. That's fine for me. This is fine. I do that and I win. I win. This is completely fine for me. I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in my hand to win with the Collector. And then we also discard 4 cards from our hand to make it so we win with 10 strength with Morbius. And we also add 18. We're going to have 18 strength in this left lane. And here's the thing. If they can't even Cosmo us again. They already used their Cosmo. They don't have another way to do it. So we win this game by a long shot. They should have Legion next turn. That would have screwed me up. Actually, no. Even with this, I probably still would have played this setup because we had such good stuff. We were well set up enough that I was still going for it. We win this. You can skip next turn if you want to, but which would technically give you a bunch of power maybe, but like it's fine. We win. Thankfully, it doesn't include its own location. That is a really good Legion play, though. I do like that. It's also one of the benefits of actually using Snow Guard. They're dropping 6 costs. I don't know what else they have. What did we discard of theirs? We discarded a Shuri.
Victory.
Okay. Yeah, we had that one. I finished my drink. I don't have any more water. I don't want to drink so much more. I'm getting tired. No. I'll grab a ginger ale, Chloe. Jerk. All right, give me a second. I'll grab a ginger ale. Be right back. All right, Chloe, hope you're happy. I'm gonna go all the way upstairs just to grab myself a ginger ale. Hope you're happy with that. Let's play this deck again. Honestly, this deck's going really well. This is going pretty well, especially against the current meta, and I really want to make a point to grind with this deck, I think. Up until we can get to Infinite, then I'll have more decks. I really just want to make sure I can make it to Infinite. Does it say the name of the card typically with that? I've never noticed that before. I guess it does with this one. Huh. Chloe, what are you doing in my chair? You're being suspicious. Bro. Blade. Just hitting the Apocalypse Twice is not bad. But I might just try to go for a Moon Knight / Gambit, potentially. No, I wait one more turn. We play Wong in the middle. Right? They could easily Cosmo me, and I know I'm banking on a lack of Cosmo. They're going to hit my Blade.
Oh, snap.
But I think I go for the Wong here. They have 7 cards in their hand. We go Wong here. Right? And then... hopefully what we do is we just play... Collector. We can go Collector potentially with Gambit, I think would be the play. Collector and Gambit would be the play in the end. Collector will probably play in the right lane. Whatever lane Wong doesn't end up in, actually. They're going Blade? Okay, I got rid of another Blade. Fair enough. And they just drew whatever the next card is here. Whatever this card is. A Kitty Pryde. Okay, I guess they were just full on their hand size. They have all of this currently. What do we have here? What are you doing? What's my next card? Is it Dakin? If you give me Dakin, I'd actually be kind of stoked. Give me Dakin? That's kind of insane. We go Collector into Dakin. we just play Moon Knight and Gambit in the middle next, and we just pop off, right? I think so. I hope Dakin goes right. That Moon Knight's gonna be insane for us. Okay, that's fine. I didn't want it in that lane, but I can live with it. So here's the thing, they could Cosmo me here very easily, and if they do that, good on them. But let's live in a world where they don't. Let's pretend to live in a world where I'm not going to get Cosmoed here. Instead, I'm just going to mess with them incredibly. I really hope for that world. That world I like. And also the Moon Knight there is just going to be incredible for us. Don't play Cosmo? Yo, that's great.
But still a little light.
They're already full, so that's just going to be...
Dig up this time.
That's full. Kitty Pride and another Kitty Pride. So yeah, so also how this goes. Moon Knight. That's great immediately. That's already amazing for us. 1, 2. We got rid of the America for the Devil Dino debuff. Muramasa to buff both the Dakins. And we get rid of the armor. That's great for us too. Then we go play another... The Moon Knight goes to Elsewhere, which is also going to double up for the Collector. We get rid of an Orca to mess with their Devil Dinos again. Then we go Gambit. Toss the Apocalypse. Hit one of their cards in the middle, which is insane. I don't remember which one that was. I wasn't paying attention. I think it was a Kitty Pride, or maybe it was the Mirage. Yo, we just hit the Angela, though. That's insane value for us. We go this, and then we play that over there. Do we win? No, we lose this still. Dang it. Oh, we lost that in the end, actually, still. That wasn't bad. We did lose that in the end. I shouldn't have gone for that gamble, but it's more fun that way. That is what. So I lost because I tried to gamble. It's okay. Let's go look at the shop. Yeah, we have that. I don't care about that. Ooh. It was an interesting game, yeah. This is... I might actually pick this one up. It's not the worst deal. It's not great, but it's not the worst. Ooh, a Pixel Viper. That's... Oh, gosh. The Dan Hip Helicarrier. Everyone... Oh, they say... Oh, we have the Infinite. Dang it. I want that Infinite so badly. That's a Miles. Okay. Oh, I want that Infinite so badly. I like the fact it shows you news. Oh, so many cool cards. I like this. I think the Viper is rare too. The Helicarrier. This is potentially one of the cutest cards that I think people have shown in a hot second. That's been coming out. Yeah, exactly. You see the little Nick Fury. It's waving at you too. It's got the little mouth. It's smiling. That's a really nice Alex. Is this the same guy? Alex Horley. Hold up. Is he the guy who did the painting? Did he paint those? Because that looks like a painted style, and I actually really like that. Hold up. Alex? No, he didn't. Interesting. Wait, no, he did Savage Land, yeah. Yeah, he did the Savage Land variants, yeah. I like the way, I like his art style. He does really cool stuff here. Oh, it's Alex Ross. Wait, hold up. There we go. Yeah, I like the Alex Horley. That's some good variants there. Oh, I'm literally, in case it isn't clear, you guys can see on top, 675. I would 100% if I had 25 more, I'd buy this. This looks so bad. This pixel looks potentially horrible. It is so ugly. I really want it. This is a sick Loki, though. I actually really do like the way this Loki looks. So many pixels. There's so many pixels. I want to upgrade something. I'm sad now. I want to upgrade something. Do you have anything I can upgrade? Honestly, yeah, low-key loving it. I want to upgrade something. I'm sad now. I feel sad. I want to upgrade. I want those cool cards. 950. We can upgrade this a little bit. We can upgrade this. We eventually want a better Killmonger. 1,000. I'll be able to do that after I hit this button. I just have to do it the other way. It's fine. Fine. Also, I really want to potentially it to give me another variant. Give me a variant here. Give me a variant. I want a different variant. I'm sad now. That's not a variant. It means I can upgrade it again. It means I can get a variant from that. It's going to work this time. Ooh, Killmonger boosters. Like it. Thank you. Little did you know, that's exactly the card I wanted. Maybe you did know, and you gave it to me for that reason.
Animated
What do you mean?
frame.
What do you mean they're so ugly? Why would you say ugly? Those are beautiful variants. Yeah, the beach ones I really don't like. Like, they don't look good. They just don't look good. It's not even a thing where, like, I can be funny about it. It's like... It's literal. It's just like... This just feels like people are going to thirst trap over White Queen, which people already do, and I don't care about that. This is a cute Agent Coulson, but again, I'm just kind of like... In addition, what is it? Then you have these. This Leech is one of the most cursed arts I've ever seen. I already have a Sandman that I like. Wait, Triskelion is a holo... Wait, Triskelion? I didn't see that. Hold up. That's going to be... Well, I mean, here's the thing. It's now time for Collector. It's Collector games. Oh, gosh. I almost need to run a Collector deck now. Shit talking mushrooms. I almost need to run a Loki Collector deck. Dang it. That's almost like... Oh, Season Pass. Hold up. I did a thing for it. Wait, can I get more gold? Oh, I just got boosters. I'm close to gold. I can maybe get this tomorrow. Loki's really interesting. Yeah, this is the Loki deck I've been running. Let me find it. I actually was using it in my Bouncing Fakes deck. Here you go. This is the deck I've been using with Loki. I should probably swap out Bass, though, and put in... Ongoing 1 Quinjet. Probably need to do this. All right, let's play this game. Let's play this. Let's play on my Bouncing Fakes. This is my favorite card back, by the way. In case you guys haven't noticed, the hammer. I do think it's my favorite card back. I don't know, but Hood is great because of the collector buff as well as it puts another card in there. Hood just puts another card in the deck, which is just helpful. Snowguard's gonna be great here because we can trigger that again. Although I really should have played Hawkeye first, potentially. I don't know. We're filling up our hands with some extra cards here, which is honestly kind of good. No, Agent Coulson, no, this isn't a full... It's not a full... it's more of a bounce style deck than it is an actual... Than it is... What is it? It's more bounce style than it is an actual, like... combo, or was it than an actual Loki style? Chloe, go ahead and go try to sleep. I appreciate you hanging out as long as you have. I do hope you get some really good sleep tonight. Falcon then? Yeah, so Falcon's great for the bouncing right here. Falcon may be weaker. It's chill. This is actually going to be kind of good here for us. We pull this back into our hand. I don't want to, actually. There's no reason to pull this back into my hand. I want to wait one more turn. We'll do this. That's going to be a really high strength on Hawkeye. It's going to be a 12. A 0-12, which is great for us. Which also means now we can play Loki next immediately, which is really great for us. We have a full hand, so we can't use everything else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Hawkeye here. And then I'll play Loki here. Unfortunately, we don't have Quinjet right now. Maybe we can get their Quinjet, but we don't have ours. What in the world are they doing not playing Kitty Pryde to the right location? That makes no sense. Kitty Pryde is amazing at the right location. Like, you'd be having so much more power if you'd had her there. Loki, swap all these out. We still can get some of our cards, which is beneficial and very important. We have another Loki we can do. Okay, so we go for Collector here. We go Collector. Yo, double Kitty. Into Loki. That's not even helpful. Actually, Moon Girl's better then. We go Moon Girl here. A Sarah? Interesting. Okay. A Kitty Pryde. Yeah, they're just buffing that instead, and I really feel like you should be doing more over here. I do wish I could move the Hawkeye / Loki over here. Can't, obviously, but it's fine. You pull both these back into my hand, which is going to buff up the Collector. We have the Quinjet. That's it. If we just go this. That's 4 new cards. It's going to be... How much strength are we adding here? We're adding 19 strength to the middle location. They never did it. They didn't do the combo that I expected. They may have a lot of really cheap cards they can play that are big. I don't know what they can be, though. We have to do this. I think it's our play. Just Kitty into what? What are you playing there? Man, I think they may still win it, but like... Yeah, they still win that. But, they're also running Mirage. Good to know. Also, they said they're, it's currently apparently a glitch. What is it? That they all show up as the base variant instead of, like, the cool stuff? Which is a little bit sad. Loki doesn't fit in here as well, and I know that. Loki is, I think, the weakest card in this deck, and I probably should toss him. He's, what is it? I subbed him out, I think, for Mysterio, I want to say. We go Hawkeye here. I'm going to play Angela next. But this is meant to be a bounce deck in case you don't actually get that in time. Is this evolved or not? No, okay. R Rever B? I feel like it's a bot. I don't know, it feels like a bot play. Or a bot name. We can potentially beast a Hit Monkey later in a turn or two. Okay. I'm gonna go Psylocke here with Kitty Pryde here. Because next turn we're gonna have 4 power, and I want to be able to play Kitty Pryde, a 1-cost card, hopefully, with either the Hood, Quinjet, or Snow Guard, and then also trigger a what are you gonna destroy? We can Phoenix Force that. We could Phoenix Force. Do we Phoenix Force it back? Yo, do we actually try to Phoenix Force? Do we just, honestly, I don't know if we Loki here. If we go Phoenix Force here into a Kitty Pryde. We bring back the card they just destroyed. And then, I don't have the extra power for the next turn, unfortunately. We can't move it over to this location for obvious reasons. 9 strength. This gets triggered. I think we go Kitty Pryde here. I guess we can move Hawkeye over here. No, we don't want to do that. We go Kitty Pryde there. No, I'm going to go Beast. No, we go Kitty Pryde, Beast, and that's it. We can't get back all 3 of those cards, though. Shoot. I may move Hawkeye instead. I want to play him, but I think I have to move him instead.
Locked.
Yeah. I think it's the play. I still have 12 strength, which is not bad. We still have an 8 strength Angela, by the way, which is great for us. We have Sentinel. What are you playing? What else are you playing? They're running a Lockjaw deck that's being screwed over by the hot location. That's what they're running. So we go Angela here. Devil Dino here, Kitty Pryde here. And we win. That's what we do then, right? Angela's going to be there. We go Devil Dino there, just get a bunch of strength. And then we go Kitty Pryde. Even we don't have a Devil Dino in this deck, actually, but the Gambit could kill us here. I don't think it can, actually. We're fine. Yeah, we're fine here. Yeah. There you go. All right.
Victory.
I may be playing with this deck tomorrow. I'm gonna mess with this deck then tonight because I think I need to play this deck. We have the Loki. We just basically have the combo between Loki. We can choose between Loki to go for the collector buff, or we can go elsewhere. I might potentially go for an Iron Lad in this deck, but then I'm running base, and then Iron Lad's only getting buff of that card. It's really weak. I may have to do more stuff then and just go for an actual Loki deck. And if I do that, what I might go for is I might mess with Loki comboing with Ronin. So I think I'm going to have to look at that stuff for tonight. And I'm going to call it here. Appreciate you guys hanging out today. It was a shorter stream, but you know what? It's chill. I had a good time. Hope you guys did as well. A lot of fun talking about the stuff that's going to be coming out in Marvel Snap. A lot of fun stuff actually playing Marvel Snap, of course. And we'll see just how this goes as the game continues. Yeah, I will. I hope you do as well. We're going to watch, let's see, who do we want to watch right now, guys? Let's go. We're going to go read Tucker. Tucker's someone who I do enjoy watching on my own. I think there's some really cool stuff with Tucker. He's currently talking about the data mine cards. And Adeline, I know you weren't here for that. You jumped in a little bit late. If you haven't talked about the data mine cards already and seen what those are going to do, I'd really recommend you stick around for a second and go hang out with Tucker. Tucker's, I think, a pretty sick individual. He's a lot of fun, I think. And also, I've enjoyed his takes. I've enjoyed how he plays the game. And he's currently speaking about all the data mines. Lots of fun. But yeah, so we're going to mess with this. I'm going to mess with that bounce. I want to mess with bounce Loki a little more. Figure out correct way for that to work, or go for a Ronin deck with him for the hot location. Otherwise, I'm going to see you all tomorrow. You're all freaking amazing. I love you guys.